fucking tats and hats Mikey over here.
Tats and hats.
Hey, cheers, boys. Cheers. Let's get going.
Wheels up.
Everybody strap in.
That fish tank for you, boys.
Woo!
It felt good going down, too. It felt real good.
Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno pagasa. I'm telling you, I'm still jamming. I'm still jamming
I
from
also don't
fucking
think he's getting the
Partyville.
words right to that song.
No,
It is. It's definitely the words.
You
and
said
I
a couple
definitely
of
don't-
wrong ones in Partyville.
Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno pagasa. Mulata.
That's not what you said to the woman cashing her check.
That
changed it
woman
twice.
didn't know shit about no other language. She was trying to get her check cashed.
I'm not sure you knew it either.
I know what the fuck it means. It's actually a breakdown that doesn't translate from Spanish to English.
So
I
you're not
know a
saying-
por favor cerveza.
They don't say cerveza in that song. Oh, you're just saying that's what
I
you
know,
know.
Yeah, I
Peachy
know,
Caborn. Unco.
Fucking Caborn. Peachy
I know
Caborn.
one cold beer, please.
What's that? Uno
I don't
mas?
remember it anymore, but I used to
Uno
know
mas
it.
is no more or one more? Uno mas?
Uno mas is one more.
No mas is
No
one
mas is no more.
No mas.
Cerveza, beer. Puedo ir al baño, por favor. Because that's the first thing I learned in Spanish. Because I was trying to get the fuck up out of there and go holla at this chick in the gym. You hear me, cuz?
And don't worry, people. We won't be going to a fully Spanish podcast anytime soon.
I mean, Telemundo, sabe lo vagante. Bro,
fuck?
if we fucking, I mean, we could do some captions on our shit.
I mean, you could.
I mean,
You definitely could. We know
all
5
our
words.
fucking essays out there, bro. Listen, all my essays out in Arizona.
There you go, dude.
You know what I mean? Let's get this motherfucker cracking. Can we get a Spanish version? We can have somebody like do like a, no, because it wouldn't be us.
Can't you just hit a button on YouTube and it makes it Spanish?
Yeah, the
SAP button?
yeah, but I,
Do you
we
have
have
to do
some-
it? Or do they just dub it for you? 'Cause that'd
Mikey,
be
why are
sick.
you looking at me like I'm crazy?
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about a lot of shit right now. Honestly.
Tats and hats, what? Tats and hats.
Tats and hats, man.
I thought we had you thinking
man.
of different stuff for a minute. I thought we had you. We brought you out of it.
No, I gotta shoot this sly little message real quick, and then I'll be back.
You know what? We'll just go
back
ahead
in
and
the
go. Hey,
Matrix.
like, I'll just talk to the people for a second.
There you go.
Maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah, my Mikey's handling this thing. No, but Drewski, I want to talk about something, dude, because you brought this up when we were in pre-production months ago, right? And we were talking about the people getting to know us, and like a great way for people to get to know us. We've been doing like rapid podcasts where we just talk, shoot the shit, and like do like rapid subjects, move to another subject all over the place. We haven't really. There's only been really 1 or 2 podcasts where we really honed into a subject, but I want to bring it back. Because I seen something on Instagram and it reminded me of some shit you was talking about. And you always, you mentioned the chicken and the egg. What came first when we were talking about Cal Kizzy giving me that chicken on chicken sandwich, the egg sandwich with chicken on it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, you guys we're talking about a couple of Cal's food items, actually.
Concoctions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're
And what
definitely
was-
concoctions. They're not traditional at all.
Something about
None of them.
cucumbers on a hot dog was one of them.
Yep, that was me. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
cucumbers on the glizzy.
That's it. Yeah, that was it. Was it a good message? Are you happy now?
Flipping it real quick. Yeah, I mean, I just told her what's up.
Oh,
No, it's,
Oh, tats and hats, Mikey.
No,
You're not
no.
gonna not be tats and hats,
No.
Mikey.
I told my tax lady, like, we were going through some stuff. We figured it out. We're good. Going back to tats and hats real quick. So, backstory on that. One of my best friends in the world, Bronco McCarr, love you, brother. We were leaving a spot one day, and he was talking about how he didn't like dad hats. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, he's like, I'm not a dad hat guy. I'm like, yeah, me neither. And I meant dad hat, but he took it as hat guy. And he whips around. He's like, if you ain't a hat man, you ain't a tat man. He's like, what are you talking about? And it stuck with me for years now.
well, it's the most truest thing ever. You calling yourself not a hat man, I don't think.
I meant not a dad hat man.
I don't know if there's people out there who know what you look like underneath your hat. I bet you there's a bunch of them.
Oh,
I
anybody?
bet you 80%. 80% of
He's
numbers.
the
Oh,
hat
probably.
man. Ski da doop da doop da.
I bet you
Doop
there's
da doop
people.
da. That's what I thought about the scat man.
Oh,
I'm
man,
the
I
hat.
love
we
that
gotta
song.
we gotta make some type of TikTok with you
That's
being
on
a hat man.
that's on one of the movies. Italian Job, maybe. I love that song though.
See, do you like it? I think
love
it's fucking
it.
annoying, but I think it's funny every time I hear it.
I don't know.
Because it's always like
makes me wanna-
somebody's making fun of somebody whenever they do the.
Makes you want to get in a Jetta and drive fast.
A Jetta?
Yeah.
Because you think
Definitely
it's
a
from the
Jetta.
Italian Job.
Yeah.
You probably thinking
No,
Mini
that's
Cooper.
a Mini Cooper. Yeah.
Those is Mini Coupes. Yeah,
I'll
those are
get that
German
too.
cars.
Put me in a Jetta. I don't
Wait,
care.
is Jetta a German car?
I don't know.
I
It's
believe
not,
so.
Yeah, it's not here.
It's Volkswagen. Yeah.
Volkswagen Jetta.
I don't know.
My
I don't know.
tax
what's
lady
what.
just texted me back. Sweet. So we're good.
Finally we can pod. Finally
All right,
we
let's
can
go. I'm
pod.
ready, boys. Now I'm back
Finally
in a
we
good
can
mood.
pod. Mikey's back in the game.
Back in it.
There's people out there though. I can't get over this. I'm sorry. That probably think you still got a bow cut underneath that hat.
Probably.
They probably still think you got the hair gel.
I'm about to go get my fucking
Sonic.
hairline tattooed on.
Dude, quick.
LeBron.
I'm gonna get a tattoo and I
just-
can't afford the fucking
The plugs.
implants or plugs.
The implants.
And you got to go to Turkey.
I would.
for
Hey,
that.
dude, if you ever do that, I'll
No,
get the
fuck
Mayweather
that. I'm
beard.
gonna do
for
the
sure.
Jason Statham.
I'll get the Mayweather beard for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I would do it 100%.
That should be
Hold
enough.
on,
If
man.
we can
You gotta-
find
first of all,
somebody to
Drewski,
fucking
you have to
tattoo
ha-
us beards and hair on, that'd be perfect.
We got somebody. Shout out to Chris Rayford.
Oh shit, he does.
Dude, he'll get
But-
you a nice beard. I'll have a fucking
Don't
nice
you start.
hairline.
Sign
Don't
me
you
up,
start,
dude.
Mikey.
We'll be
Because
fucking
Drewski has to
dope.
have something like to attach.
No, there's stuff
It
there. There's
too,
patch
like-
here. There's patch here. There's patch here. We got a little bit of hair.
That soul patch is so gangster though. I
Yeah, dude,
love it.
Fucking, I'm like, you know,
I can't
tops and
grow one.
bottoms.
I can't grow a soul patch.
Because you had the fucking screw in your face. For it.
Yeah, I did.
Drewski, you remind me of somebody that washes your whole face except for your soul patch. So every once in a while you can give it a.
I taste it. I taste it all the time.
What's really fucked up is you could hear your taste.
you can hear it too.
Oh, yikes. I don't know. His
That's the second time he did something in these
Is
mics
it-
where I was just like, "Am I friends with TJ?"
Oh, when I was eating that
his movie date stripper might not have left a good taste on that soul patch.
I didn't get
that's
that
why
far.
he's still licking it.
I didn't get that far.
I had a homie.
Don't even try it. We ain't talking about that on no podcast. That's already gonna be in the fucking comment sections of this because you did that because of that fucking face.
Man, that story was the fucking best. If we can play that video on a pod one day, just one day.
I had a homie.
I don't think so. I have to ask permission for that. Some of those stories.
When I was living in Put in Bay, one of my roommates, I shut him out because he's living a new life now, just like I am. But he was the ladies' man. Earls, you know who you is. Earls was the ladies' man, right? Always wore the low cut. What are those called? Low profile. Always had a Detroit hat,
yeah.
low profile, right? Always stayed with it. Had a few different colors, but that was him all day long. Chuck tees in a low profile.
What's a low profile? I'm sorry.
That's where so your crown of your hat, like mine's like regular. His would be like more like down here.
Okay,
That's where
okay.
the hat would be. It'd be more close to your head. But anyway, bro, he used to run through them. Okay, yeah, I said it. Sorry, Earls, because I know Earls listens to us. But he used to run through them, right? And
Salute.
and what we figured out is because we would when, during the walk of shame, we started asking girls, "Did you see his head? Did you see his head? Did you see his hair?" And every single one of them was like they would think like, no, I didn't see it. We figured out this dude never took off his hat
100. I'm with him on
ever.
100.
Wait, you're not
Unless I didn't want. Listen, I'm not saying this. I shouldn't say this on here. Unless I was confident that I didn't care if they came back or not, then I could get comfortable. If I was like, this might be a repeat person, let me keep my hat on. I wake up, I put my hat on. I'm up there bright and early, so it looks like it
this
naturally
ain't the
came
late
on.
night by a doghouse. If you trying to get her to
Yeah.
come back in for a second.
Yeah, but if I don't care, hat off. Like throw it to the side, be like, okay, she can see.
damn, Drewski, come to think of it, man, I don't know if I've ever seen you in public without your hat on.
You won't ever probably. Well, I still got hair.
I've never seen you out in public without your hat
My
on.
weddings, like
Yeah, your wedding.
weddings, funerals.
Like we
Shit
both
like
still
that.
got hair.
You were
I've been
dressed
wa-
up.
yeah. I was wearing a hat when I still had hair.
Right, 100%.
You still got hair. You just cut it. Let's keep it real.
I mean, I got a widow's peak, and then like the sides are running back, like they're running from the cops. or
Bro,
something.
mine are too. You know what I do? First of all,
tried to shave my
first of
widow's
all,
peak
white
off one
folks-
time, and you can't do that.
No, you definitely can't do that.
Yeah, I tried it.
Don't do that.
No, I
It definitely looks horrible. It looks like you're hiding.
looked way worse.
Yeah. I do the black man's comb over, where because I got like the stuff like I call it the McDonald's
It's,
inner happening.
it's receding
dude.
hairline.
Receding hairline right there. So I do the black man's comb over. I do the fade with the sponge on top, and then I bring my hair closer with a comb, You know what I mean? Because it's nappy and curly.
I got to.
But you're white. You can do certain haircuts
Am I?
to do the way you just said. I wish the camera's on you. The way you just did that.
You made me laugh that hard.
I ain't fucking with you today, Mikey.
Fucking hit
Hey,
you.
hey, look, Drewski. Mikey got that text from his tax lady. Now all of a sudden he's
Bouncing
all the
right
way
back,
right.
boy.
He's bouncing back.
He looked at both arms. I can't even right now. That's ridiculous.
He's about to bust a rib because he's finna go to the hospital after this pod. He's over here about to bust a nut. So anyway, man, today we're gonna throw out some debatable subjects that I was talking
Finish
about.
what you were just gonna say though. You were telling a story, weren't you?
I'm just saying that he's
Because I had.
he can do a comb over.
I'm white, apparently.
Oh,
I was letting him know that he was white in case he didn't
Your
know.
cousin.
He's so tatted.
Wow, wowza.
we got your cousin. I won't say any names. Your cousin, one of my good friends, grew his hair.
Who did he?
I won't put him on blast.
Okay, no.
Just in case he wears a hat in public, because he does. He had about 4 inches of hair, right? And he kept it for years and years and years, till recently, till his back bald spot and his front bald spot.
Oh, you always say my
Matt.
cousin, my nephew. Yeah,
Your
yeah,
nephew.
yeah.
They connected. Now he had to shave his head. Oh my god.
Fellas, that's
Bro,
one thing.
and he's actually he lost it. So he's my
Think it was-
nephew, but he lost his hair way before me. But what it is it's actually they say that it's you get your hairline from your mother's side. You know what I mean? Because like my dad has I mean he doesn't have as good as hairline as me, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like he kept his hair longer than I did, whereas like everybody on my mom's side, all the males, like they all started losing their hair the way I'm losing my hair. Yeah,
his dad's got a fucking
Full
nice
head of hair.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
dad's got a nice head of hair.
Bro, my brother has he's the oldest. I'm the youngest of 7. He's the oldest of 7, and he still has a perfect hairline. The rest of us are just fucked. And we're like, how are you the oldest?
But fellas,
When did you guys wake up to the realizing that you were losing your hair? Because I thought I had it this whole time. I didn't know it was starting to fade back a little bit.
No, I
until
knew
seen-
right away.
Really? You almost had the
Fellas.
same hair.
When you start losing it, just shave it. Don't try to save it. It looks so much worse when you try to save it. You look terrible.
You talking about me, man?
No. We got a few.
man. No,
we
you
got a
talk
few
about-
buddies
Yeah,
that
a bunch.
try to save
No,
it.
man, you talking about me,
when they
man?
go to a daddy-daughter dance, I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Oh, the daddy daughter dance. They try
But
to do
I tell my homie.
Wedding-
about it.
Wait, how is theirs bad though? Like explain to me.
Oh.
Like, I mean,
Like
just the
bald-
comb
bald
over. Like
spots or
the,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
The
it's,
whole-
you can see it's bald,
whole
but you can
thing.
see their hair. Like they still got fades on the side. They're still fading it and they're combing their hair like a swirl to cover
Because
up
the fade's
shit.
always going to be there, essentially. You could have the Hulk Hogan. Fade's going to be
So
there.
from their perspective, if you're wearing a hat, it just looks like you got to fade up to whatever. But if you take the head off for a wedding, daddy-daughter dance, anything
do
festive,
it.
yeah.
This is gonna be.
I don't know how to-
I shouldn't even say this because it's one of them things you had to be there.
Oh,
But
no.
my cousin was dating this dude, and we've never seen him without his hat. And he had the coolest, nicest like Philly fade up to where the Philly fade is where it gradually goes out, right? You got like a taper and it gradually goes out. Never seen him without his hat. They got into it one night. We was drinking in the hood. You know how hood shit just pops off, and I mean, every great once in a while, your girl might bip you, and she bipped him, and his hat flew off.
Yeah.
And whatever they were fighting about had no more fucking merit to it at all. When I say the whole hood was out that night, this is right next door to the Bubble Rock. You know, that's our hood spot. Everybody rolls down on my dog. The whole hood was out this night, and everybody was just like paused, and then was like whatever, because we just couldn't. This motherfucker had a bowl.
Oh, yeah.
A real bowl. And I'm not talking about where it's like some hair missing, some patches. I'm talking about it was shiny.
I got that buddy, too.
And oh my God. You got to that's when you let it go, Mikey. I get
You
that.
always let
That's
it
when
go.
you let it go.
I think it
They
takes a
s-
couple trips in public without the hat on to get, like, to where you're just like, fuck it. But you got to do it once or twice in public, or you'll never let it go, ever.
Yeah, I mean, I've never gave a fuck. I've always been a hat guy, so
Exact-
it's
that's
not
what I
because
say
I
to
lost
people-
my head that I started wearing it. I just
They call it
always been a
hat fishing.
guy.
Have you ever heard this?
No.
Girls have actually
like
said this
it.
to me where they said I was hat fishing. I'm like, no, I'd rather wear a hat. Like, I feel
Yeah,
more
I've
comfortable.
always been
Like,
that way.
If I could have wore a hat through all of high school with a full head of hair, would have wore a hat. Like, as soon as I left
I
school,
got kicked
hat
out
on.
of school for wearing a hat.
Yes, they did it.
That's when I
did
had
a bunch.
fucking a nice
Remember, we got
hair.
to do it one day a month. One
Yeah,
day
we
of
had to
every
fucking pay for it.
Yeah,
Mikey, I don't-
$1.50 or
I
whatever.
honestly-
Fuck
Stupidest
you.
shit ever.
I don't
I've
understand.
said
you there for
fuck
that?
you to somebody on every
I'm in Row
episode so
High?
far.
No, we were different.
you
They
guys-
changed the rules when we left.
They changed a lot of rules because you guys.
Yeah, they changed the rules. We were too wild. They couldn't like implement certain shit. But they did try to implement though. To your point though, they did try to implement where you can get where they were fining people. Like if you're willing to pay the fine,
$1.50 was for us.
you can wear the hat. But it just got to the point where like, man, I'm not proud of this. But my class, man, we was punking. We was punking like
You guys were.
On the
the
days,
APs and shit. I'm not saying it was cool. I'm just saying like we were rowdy, man. We needed some fucking
Yeah, it was a
home
crazy
training.
class.
We were acting up
That was a crazy class.
crazy, so we like all that little shit they just couldn't do. And then right after, so the year after we graduated, they started doing your guys' SRT different. They started doing like different rules for like you're talking about the hat and all the different shit.
on the days I had to pay to wear my hat, I had to spend some game with the lunch lady to get my fries discounted because I didn't
bet
have
she was
enough
darling.
money. She was definitely darling. I had to spend some game with her to get my fries because I spent all my money to wear my fucking hat.
Yep.
Mikey, did you get rid of Darlin?
You know, I didn't use Darlin back then. I can't remember what I used, but I always
I
got my
guarantee you called
fries.
this. You were fucking
Sometimes free.
ninth grader calling some old lady honey. I guarantee it.
Oh no, I probably gave her honey for sure.
Do you remember?
What teeth did she have? How many's? 3, 4?
I mean, the one that she was a sweetheart. She was sweet as pie. She really was. She didn't have many, but she was so nice.
She used all of them as good as she could though for that smile.
Oh yeah, she
made 'em work.
yeah, she presented them properly. They look good. The one she had, they look real
Mikey,
good.
honestly,
And I love her still today. I'll still give her a hug when I see her.
wait, is she still there?
I mean, I don't go to school anymore, but she's an alcoholic, so I see her regularly.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah,
Shit
no.
just got a little bit deep, didn't it? Like it got
Well,
deep,
I mean, I
it
don't
got
know why.
dark. I mean,
Maybe she's not an alcoholic. She just drinks every day.
I actually don't, I can't remember, I honestly, I can't remember what your hair looked like in high school.
Oh, I can tell you.
Oh, dude, I had that fucking
were
stupid
you a
ass.
freshman? I think you were a freshman when I was a senior, if I'm correct.
You know the look of every like teenage boy fucking running into a wall and their fucking bangs sticking up? I looked like that. Like I would gel it and then fucking bang straight up like this.
No, he didn't do his hair
Like,
easy. No,
boom.
he's not
wait,
telling
what
no
year?
story.
Wait, well, hold on. What year did you graduate?
I was 6. We're younger than you.
Caesar is what they called it back then. You had. To
Oh
get-
yeah, so you were a freshman when I was a senior. Okay. I was about to say for some
You don't
reason
remember
I was
the thing of
yeah, I do,
the
but I
bangs
just
up?
I know, but
The way
I,
you did it, though.
but
And
I
I
was
even
thinking,
dyed mine blue, like a real gem.
Okay, never mind.
Go,
TJ, everybody I know, every guy you met does their hair super quick, right?
It's always been a blue thing with me.
You
TJ,
fucking put the
even
gel
when I
in.
was a kid.
TJ, right? Am I crazy? You put the gel in, you comb it forward, and you just hold the blow dryer. Done, right? Not Mikey. It was a fucking 5-step process. He had to gel it. Then he'd look in the mirror, then he'd wet it, right? So they had to line up like little fucking diamonds across the whole top of his head, or he would redo it 50 fucking
Dog,
times.
I look like Sonic the
Go.
Hedgehog.
Then he'd look in the mirror and then get it. They had to land. Each hair had to land it a certain way.
I'll bring a picture and we'll post
It's
a
hilarious.
picture.
His hair was the same every fucking day. Never different.
And
I would sleep on it and it would still stay the same way.
April
Did
never
April
met-
like you
April never
back
met that
then?
guy.
No, she didn't like me. She did borrow my Linkin Park hoodie that I'm still pissed about because I let her borrow my Linkin. Because I've always thought April like that was my crush. I let her
never knew.
borrow my Linkin Park hoodie and she fucking bleached part of it.
Yeah.
And I'm still
Oh,
pissed about it.
kind of like Rick Seats.
Yeah. So there's
We have a
a.
history of that in our family.
I think it's an Alverman thing.
I swear to God, you.
do
I
have a
have
history of that shit.
I have a picture of me doing my hair and my hair fucked up like that, wearing that same Linkin Park hoodie that we can post. I'll find it. I swear to
Okay,
God,
if you
I
can
have
find it, it's definitely
no, I
coming
have
on
it
this
for
pod.
sure. Yeah, I'll post it.
Okay, so you know what? This is a perfect way to start off with the debatables. Let's do some debatables. All right, so debatable. Would you rather have a full head of hair or a full beard?
Full beard.
Beard.
Never had a full beard. Would love to experience that one, though.
That was pretty
Yeah,
quick.
really?
100%. Would
Oh,
love
I
to-
love. Yeah, I mean beards are just
beard. I said beard. What did you think I said? I said beard.
He said beard. You both said beard.
Oh
Why'd you
yeah,
say-
no, I agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, why would you ever want a full head of hair?
I'm saying right, like as long as
Didn't it
your
seem like
life,
he's asking me,
like as long as you're like you for your whole rest of
Oh,
your
yeah.
life from here on
There's
out.
not a woman alive that's like, I want to. Never mind.
Yeah, there is. There's that girl who doesn't want a male pattern baldness guy, but for sure.
No, I was gonna take it a further situation, but all right, I'm just gonna have to say it. I'll skip it for a minute. But no, like girls like sees a badass beard, like I want to sit on that dude's face. You know what I mean?
You sure?
It doesn't matter if you have fucking no hair or not. It doesn't matter.
So what are you saying, that maybe no beard's good?
No, beard's better.
Okay.
Women love beards. I'm telling you.
Because
he definitely didn't say that just like 5 seconds
and
ago.
then he kind of questioned me when I said beard. He was like,
No,
oh,
no, no.
because
I think you
didn't
said
know
it
what you were
wrong,
talking
Mikey.
about.
What you said
I might have
was
said it wrong.
You
I'm excited
said
about my
no
text right
girl
now.
has ever said, "Oh, look at that guy's beard. I want to sit in his face." You meant nobody's
Head.
ever said, "Look at his hair. I want to sit in his face."
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
we
true.
get
All
what
right,
you're saying.
I'm
We
a
get
little
what you're
bit
saying.
off today.
No, I'm. You know,
Had a couple
I
drinks,
actually
had a-
I want to debate with you guys, but I actually agree with it. To me, I'd rather have a full beard, even though I'm the only one
What are
out
you
of
gonna
us
do with
three to
your
have hair.
hair?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Stupid.
No guy like that has a good hairdo is ever cooler than a guy with a dope beard.
This is
Never.
This is why I thought it might be debatable, and I'm kind of glad you guys answered beard, because in my mind, the person that wants the full head of hair and to look younger, it's like you. To me, I want a graceful. I want to age. I'm okay with having some grays. I'm okay with having certain things. You know what I mean? So why have a full head of hair? But I think the distinctiveness of your wisdom and getting older can show in your beard.
love it, yeah.
With a full beard, you know what I mean? Just how you work your beard is more than how you work your hair. Does that make sense?
Oh, for
You can only
sure.
do so many hairstyles. You know what you can do with your beard? If you just had a full beard that always grew, I just think that I can express myself more with my beard than I could my hair.
A
That's
freshly lined beard looks better than any haircut there's ever been.
But I bet you
I don't
somebody
care
with
what
gray
you
hair. I bet you somebody with gray
Mm-hmm.
hair disagrees with us. Bet you they're like, you know what? These fucking bald bitches, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean?
if it's full,
Because if you have a good haircut, trust me, beards only do one or two things. It's here.
That entices
Hip,
women.
hair.
This beard entices women, I'm telling you.
I personally would rather have both. I don't got either one.
well,
It's
that's
fucked.
why it's debatable. You can't do both.
I can't do either one, TJ. What are
But you know what
asking
you could
me?
do if you were both? If you could do if in this
I mean,
scenario.
the movies, I tell you.
So in this scenario, well, I'm glad that you said that, because in this scenario, you could actually do both, because you could probably pay for whatever the fuck you want. So here's the next one: would you rather be rich or be famous?
Oh, rich. Who cares? Well, being famous would help the pod. But
I feel like if you're famous, typically you're rich.
and now when
I mean,
you're
you
rich,
can fuck up
also,
and lose it, but
now when you're rich, you become famous. Mark Zuckerberg walked out 3 fighters during the
Yeah.
UFC,
He looked goofy as fuck.
and he was gonna fight Elon Musk, and everybody knew about it. It was gonna be the UFC's biggest fucking fight.
But still, I would rather. I tell April all the time, like I want to get right into like piano lessons and stuff like that, because I want him to be like, if he wants to be. I'd rather be a songwriter and a producer than be the front man of a band, ever.
Yeah, especially
Because
if
like you could still make all that
own
money, get
rights
the
to
awards,
songs. Yeah,
own all that shit, and then take your family to dinner.
Man-
Most
yeah.
people won't know who you are.
imagine
I'd
getting
rather
a
that.
piece
Me
of
too.
that Justin Bieber song. Fuck
Give me
yourself
that
for it.
check.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a nice.
And then
check.
I'll go to his concert and act like I'm a fan
Right.
when he's there because of me, and I'm
Yeah.
making that publishing.
See, dude, that I agree with you guys. Once again, I will throw out a couple things, but like for example, shout out to Sly Piper, for example. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's a heavy hitter writer. He's wrote for that Sean Kingston, Beautiful. I've had a chance to work with him. Actually, you've heard that before.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of his tracks, and he's on it singing the hook, and it has a verse on it. He's done that Living Life in the Fast Lane, going at the speed of light.
That's
And I
Eminem
can't
and
slow
Royce.
down.
and fucking
Eminem and
Royce,
Royce
yeah.
5'9". That's Sly singing that hook, and he wrote the
Oh, wow.
hook. Like he's a hook writer, like Akon shit, like a bunch of different shit. But if he walked in here right now, none of you guys would know him.
Oh, 100%.
And he
That's crazy.
loves
That's awesome,
that.
man.
I
We
know
were in
the name, I
Atlanta
don't know
one
him, man.
time, and he was like, bro, I go wherever the fuck I want. Because the people that are supposed to know who I am, and this is when it really hit me, I was like, oh, that's dope. Because I was young, and I wanted to be famous then. And I was like, oh, why wouldn't you want to, just in young mindset. He's like, I go anywhere I want to go, and the people that matter know exactly who I am. I don't have to deal with the people that don't matter. Not saying that people that aren't in that famous shit matter. He's just saying, like, he doesn't have to deal with all the fuckery that comes with being famous, where all the fake shit.
I would
Like he
100%.
just goes into a studio, does what he loves, absolutely loves to do, gets the check, and the people that respect him, his peers that respect him, are Dr. Dre. We were in a Dr. Dre aftermath session when I was with him in Atlanta. Like people like Dre, people like everybody in Detroit, like all these different people respect him. He's from L.A., so the whole L.A. culture, game, all them, they all fucking love him. And he was just like, I get love
bet you-
everywhere I go.
Kanye West or those people you asked them that question, they would instantly just take the money. Because imagine being Kanye West and you just have a thought, right? Just a tweet, and then they try to take $500 million from you, but only because he's famous. If it was me or you who tweeted with the shit he tweeted, nobody'd care. It'd just fucking fall away to
It'd
nothing.
just be Jeremy from Nebraska.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, there's probably 1,000 Jeremys from Nebraska.
You know what I
Just say
mean?
what he's- yeah.
Fucking Jermaine from fucking Rhode Island. You know what I mean?
I would bet you all of them would take that. And you could even see some of them, Dr. Dre, Eminem, who kind of like try to let that celebrity, but they're just too, it's just too much. Like 50 Cent just tries to be a producer on his show now. Like it doesn't matter. You're 50 Cent. And you go outside, people are going to hound you.
It's funny you
but-
brought that up though, because I seen there's an Instagram video or TikTok something that this guy was filming. I don't even know who he is in Nashville. He wrote, I think, one of the songs for Garth Brooks, or one of the real big songs.
Oh, shit.
He's like,
Garth
one of your
Brooks.
favorite writers is sitting in the airport by himself, and the guy was like videoing him, and the guy looked at
Oh,
him
I seen that.
and like acknowledged him.
And
The
gave him the
guy
nod.
is like, yeah,
Yep.
dude's worth a ton of money, wrote some of the biggest hits there's ever been. But
thought that was
nobody
so
knows who he. I'd walk past him, no idea who he is. Just a
I thought that
normal
was
white
so
guy.
Yes.
But I would rather be that guy than be
Oh, yeah.
Kanye or
Well,
one of these
I bet you
famous guys.
These guys who like that guy who had like the hit country single that just came out, right? It's a very political country song or whatever. But anyway,
Oh yeah,
Anthony Oliver.
Yep.
he decided not to sign all the major labels. But now I bet you he kind of is like, fuck, I wish I was still in the woods a little bit. Like, yeah, I get to do these tours, but now everywhere I go, you're getting stopped. Like you can't
We're
walk
actually
through
going
the
to see him
airport.
this summer.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy though? You can't go
He's
to an
opening
airport.
up for Jelly Roll.
See, I would hate that.
It'd be miserable. It'd be
But
miserable.
you know what,
Especially
though?
what if you're with your kids? Like you guys can speak to this.
Yeah, that's wild.
Don't
Eminem's
fucking
what
talk to
that
me.
song where he's like, I can't even take my kids
I
out
would-
or whatever. Like that shit will be crazy.
I
Like,
always said this if like I seen him out or anybody big. Like I met Chuck Liddell. I'm one of the biggest Chuck Liddell
Ever,
fans there's
yeah.
ever been. But when I see them in public, I'll acknowledge them and then just fucking keep
Keep
it
it moving.
You can
But
keep
if
it
I
respectful.
if I
you have
meet
to do it by keeping it moving.
if I meet you in
I don't
your
wanna take your
environment
time.
at a fight or at a concert, I'm gonna ask for a picture.
be pumped
But
about
if
it.
it's
Yeah, I
in
paid for this.
If
the
we're at a
airport,
restaurant,
you're with your
Yes.
family.
You're
He
100%.
has his wife with him. I'm like,
But-
I'll acknowledge you. I'm gonna keep it moving.
That's the most truest thing because you
I
paid
wish
for
everybody
that.
would do that.
You paid for that concert ticket, so you
Right.
came to see him. He knows you're
Like
a
you're
fan.
performing, you're working
Yes.
tonight,
At the airport. He don't know you're a fan.
right?
You're just two people
And
traveling.
he's with his wife. You
Yeah,
know what
you're
I
two
mean? Like,
people fucking traveling.
for
man.
sure.
Yep.
And it's stressful. I don't give a fuck who you are. The airport is the most stressful place there
is.
is.
It is. And that's where, and you have to, especially when you're famous, you have to travel. You know what I mean? Like there's not that many people that are able to get,
Private
they
jets.
could get private jets, but it just doesn't make sense for their business shit to do private jets. There's a lot of people that fly, commercial flights, whether it be fucking first class or anything. But let me turn it around though for a second. And I'd much rather be rich than famous.
Yeah.
But let me put a perspective on it though. The only thing that the big benefit about being famous is that you can use your influence. If you do fame right, you can use your influence for good. You know what I mean?
Jelly's doing it right now.
Yeah.
He's such a perfect example.
Yeah, but he's
of
also
using. But I
A
will
lot of
say
good things about Jelly Roll.
but I will say this, and Mike, you
Watch
put
his
me onto
YouTube
this
shit.
because you're that's your homie and you have a lot of insight. And I remember you put me onto this, or pointing some of this stuff out that yes, he uses influence, but he always tells you, but I'm still putting up a check of my own money. I'm not using other people's money. I'm using my influence to bring some money
bring
or
awareness.
just some awareness to some type of cause, but I'm also gonna contribute to that cause as well, which is the fucking dopest thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk so much about that guy, a lot of different people that Mikey knows, man, on this pod, because he's surrounded by some good people. But that is the perfect example
He is.
of somebody using their fame. And he's famous and rich, so it's a difference. You know what I mean? Your other homie, your uncle, is famous and rich, so there's a little bit of a difference, right?
Right.
But I'm just saying to just on the fame side alone, there's a way to do fame where it's still okay. I'm not knocking fame at all. It's just what you do with that fame that really
imagine-
kind of defines what you're doing.
Jelly Roll flew to Michigan for that show that I went to, right? He flew to Michigan. He's on like, that's like the
He
fourth
flews.
day.
This is Land You're Playing podcast, and you said flews. God damn it, Drewski, I
ain't
love
a
you.
fucking pilot.
I fucking love you,
I ain't
dog.
a pilot, bro.
Fuck.
4 days, right? He was 4 days straight going hard, tired as shit. Does the whole show. Does a, I think it was like a triple encore or something. Like he just kept going, way past just because people were calling for music, and then he still came out like and greeted just anybody who stayed back to like meet Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
He came out, gave them all hugs and shit. And we've been to shows where they don't even want you to mention other shit that they do. Like famous people who are like, shut it down. So, like, should we call him out on this?
I don't give a fuck, honestly.
I never heard you hate somebody so much that had such good music. But Smile Empty Soul, right? They did a show where they were like, hey, we want you guys.
The band we loved.
We loved them. We want you guys to call out music. Well, you say that to real fans, they're going to know your old shit too. And they're going to expect you to maybe play a couple of those songs. And Mikey was the most mad I've ever seen him because he knows people who do shows. And he knows how, like, if you ask that, expect.
You guys were in the crowd yelling this out.
Well,
to
no,
the
they
fans
told us
during
like,
the show.
so we were talking to them
They
before
said it's
the
going to be a
show.
sing-along,
Yeah.
basically.
They're like,
Okay.
it's like karaoke. You guys shout out what you want to hear and we'll play it.
Okay.
I'm like,
They
all right,
were-
bet.
Pissed when we were saying from their older stuff. They only wanted to play, like, I think it was the new CD.
The new album and then like the one right before that.
Well, then don't fucking tell people that.
Right.
You
That's what we
wanna-
said. We've
And
had
then
Oh,
it
just
was like a
whatever you
little
call
like
out.
Toledo venue, like, and every time they progressively, and I'm trying to shit on them, but they went from a tour bus to a van, and you know what I mean? They're like
Yeah.
going down, and then you're treating your fans like that. It was just it
So
sucked.
we had another situation that could have ended up like that. A band called Stereo Side played, and we were singing the song, and they were telling us no at the time, but we didn't realize that they were planning to close the show with these songs, right?
Mm, yeah.
So like, they weren't saying
yeah.
no to us now. They were saying just wait, right? Because we're calling out for these songs.
Because they have their
and we thought
their
set
set.
list.
we're
Yeah.
like, it's happening again. These motherfuckers asked to pick a song, and we pick it, and they're like, no. But they ended up doing it, which was cool as shit. Smile Empty Soul never played the songs. I don't know if they played them since then. Just an example.
And then they called us out in an interview after that.
Called you out. You were the only. You were the hardest on him, Mikey.
They'll be all right.
They
Yeah, had to been him.
Oh yeah.
Had to been Mikey.
they
No,
knew
they-
who you were.
They talked about. They didn't call me out by name, but they like talked about that incident.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I had a couple of. They had PBR on special that night, so I had a few of those bad boys.
He was a little harsh on him.
Oh, when PBR's on special, let me tell you, boys.
Yeah, I went hard on those $2 PBRs.
Don't
Don't get us wrong though. Everybody there was mad, but
that
Mikey.
is the most American thing I think that I've ever heard Mikey say is that the fucking PBR was on specials that night. Like that is the most American shit I've ever heard Mikey say.
I just realized I'm white right now. that sentence did it. That sentence solidified it.
He went from Mikey to Mikey.
America.
America. Oh my God. Hey, switch it up real quick. And shout out to Roxy up in this motherfucker right here, right now.
over here still.
Cat person, dog person. Now, don't hold on. Two part. Cat person,
We're gonna
dog.
fight here. We're gonna fight on this one.
Cat person, dog person, and also for you, and also when you interact with people, when like say you were getting to know somebody, would you rather them be a cat person or dog person, like relationship wise?
I think I give cat person vibes out. I don't really care for people too much.
You do. You definitely do.
Oh my God,
He
that
is
is
a Cat
wild.
5 guy.
Drewski, that's wild,
Hate cats.
bro.
I didn't
You
even think
hate
of
all cats?
not a fan.
You hate my cat?
Bo is the only cat I can stand for 15 seconds. But even he gets tired of me quick, and you know it.
Because you fuck with him.
Yeah, he came over there fucking meowing. I'm gonna fuck with him.
I'm a cat guy. I don't have time for dogs. I'm just too
Wait,
busy for
that's
dogs.
the craziest shit because you would think that Drewski's the
Yeah.
cat
I'm a
guy
cat. My
and
cat
you're the
is-
dog guy.
Because he's
I
a
taught my cat how to
person.
roll over.
Yeah,
He's older now. He's 16,
it'd take him a half
coming
hour.
up on 17. And he can't roll over anymore. But I taught him how to roll over. Like, he acted like a dog.
Yeah, he did.
I don't have time. Dogs, I love dogs, but they just require too much attention. I don't have time for it.
You think Roxy requires too much attention? I'm gonna get
For
on
sure.
you. You're crazy, dude. You gotta let her out, let her in. Your dog, your cat.
You got to be home a lot. We're not home a lot.
What's your cat up to the last couple days?
What do you mean?
They pooped me on the carpet. All I'm asking, did he require a little more attention?
He's an old senior citizen cat.
Man, I want to hear. What
We
about
got
you,
him-
TJ?
got
What are
him
you, cat or
fixed
dog?
up.
Because this will break the tie.
Oh,
here.
100% dog. 100% dog. But I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Because like, yes, I do know that dogs require a lot, but that's what's so great about them is they require a lot because they give back up way
million.
more.
I don't
Like cats are just there. This is to me. This is my opinion. Cats are there.
I'm ready to fight you.
Right? You get the kitty litter shit going. They go take care of themselves. They're independent. That's cool. That's the cool part. But also, like, what do they only want you to fucking feed them, give them house. They go out in these streets and then they come back when they want to and say, hey, take care of me again, fill up my bowl.
No, my king's
I will say this.
in the house all the time.
He
And he sleeps in our bed every night.
Now, TJ, though.
He snuggles on the couch with me every night.
Hey,
I will say this.
Hey, throw a ball, see what happens.
Your cat,
Yeah,
though,
he plays with it.
He does.
Back when I was
He does.
broke, I'll
He does.
admit this. When I was real broke, I don't even know what year it was. I had to steal him a laser pointer pen for Christmas because I wanted to give him a Christmas present and I couldn't afford it. So I had to steal it from Meyer. I apologize. I'll pay you back. I'll go buy one tomorrow and leave it at the store.
Oh, this is a good time to say, hey, Myers, you can go check out a lot of different Myers in here in Michigan with
Yeah, it
8
sucks
Mile.
because they do a lot of stuff for us. So like, I do all that.
Go to your local Myers and get your 8 Mile vodka. That is 8 Mile vodka
And you know
at
what?
Myers.
And if you like 8 Mile, buy a laser pointer from Myers. Just
Yeah,
buy
you
one
know
or two
what?
lasers.
If you're
Yeah,
gonna
we
get
owe
the
them.
next
I
time
do
you
at
go
least.
get the 8 Mile, get a laser. I like that, Drew's. You know what? How about this? If you get a bottle of 8 Mile from Meyer and you get a laser pointer,
I'll give you $1 back out of my pocket.
Please email us or video us. That's at podcrashproductions@gmail.com. PODCRACH Productions. I can't spell all that. Drewski, stop looking at me like that. I went to public school just like you.
I'm just like hitting the point.
Podcrash Productions with an S at the end @gmail.com. I want to see the pics of you buying an 8 Mile bottle
shine
and
it
a
with a
laser
laser
pointer.
And I
Shine
will
it.
give you $1 out of my pocket. And I will also buy the most expensive laser
hope this
pointer they
episode goes
have
viral.
at Meyer. And I will leave it there at the store for what I did 10, 15 years ago.
I will say
That's
this.
my commitment.
Though, back
Dude,
to
I
the
like
cat
it.
dog shit. Your cat does only for you though. Like he reacts different. Like you know how a dog when you come in, it's like I don't know how it is to have a kid, but I gotta imagine it almost feels like that. When I come home from work, my dog was like jumping up and down, like oh my god, she's the greatest person ever. His cat, for only him, does like that. It walks around the house crying when he's not home.
When I'm out of town, April will send me videos like, you're going to come home and
You're
your
gonna
cat's
have to
going
show
to be
it on
outside.
here one time. We're gonna have to play a video.
Because
one
like
day,
he
but
just walks around fucking menacingly meowing.
He said menacingly meow.
I like that.
I swear to God he does. And she'll send me videos.
It could be in a book.
And it's it's crazy.
The menace meower.
He misses me, bro.
Sounds like
You gotta
Sounds
paint
like
a
a
picture.
killer.
You gotta paint a picture of the menace meower.
Dude, I swear. I'll
just
show you
paint
the
Bo.
video.
Okay.
I believe. No, I know this for 100%.
Have you ever?
But
have you ever had a dog?
Yeah, when I was a kid. A couple dogs.
Family dog?
Yeah.
he used to beat the shit out of him just like I used to beat the shit
Oh
out
my
of
you
him.
God, hold on,
insane?
wait a minute.
You didn't
man.
used to wrestle your
Bro,
dog. Your father was full of shit.
Not beat the shit out of.
Relax.
So he-
Wrestling is different than beating the shit out of.
Yeah.
Relax.
Hey,
boy.
yeah, it's all fake until you
Relax.
choke slam your poodle. Okay, it's all fun and games until you're choke slamming a poodle.
I choke slam my dog the same way I choke slam my son. Like in
Oh my God! CPS is
fun-
gonna fucking shut down our podcast.
a fun way. Like I
Hey,
let him down.
Who's it fun
gently.
for?
I ran
The
up.
dog, dude. My dog.
They kept running back up one
I
another.
ran up on Riot today at Partyville.
Yeah.
Outside, and he was not ready. You need to, if you're gonna be choke slamming your son, if he's like old enough for you to be choke slamming him, bro, he needs to know his peripheral.
both. He's
Wait,
also
how do you
both.
say it? Peripheral?
You had nailed it.
Peripheral.
Well, first of all,
Peripheral.
he was in his face was in his tablet. Second of all, he wasn't shook about it.
That was a funny thing. He wasn't shook. He wasn't shook, but he was caught off guard and he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
He's a
That's true.
he
cat.
was a little confused, but he wasn't shook.
He's a cat dog person. He's both.
Oh, he's been asking for a dog.
Yeah, he likes
Oh,
both.
you gotta get him a dog.
That's what I keep saying.
Listen, Bo,
Roxy was supposed to be his dog. That's why Rick bought that dog was for.
our cat's on the end of his.
He's not though. You keep saying that. He's only 16 or whatever, right?
I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm not gonna pod for a couple weeks after when he dies. I'm telling you right now.
I just had a dog die.
Podcast, and I think I'm with you though. If something.
No,
yeah,
I'm
it'd
telling
be
you, when
over.
I gotta put that boy down, you ain't gonna see me for
I
a
was
while.
fucked up. Remember, I told you about it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember
Axel
the day.
died? Oh, when Axel died, it was a fucking wrap.
I remember exactly where I was when I called you.
Yeah.
Our house shut down. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, went in our arms and everything. We took him, like, it was bad because we were trying to, I'm talking about for a couple months, we were trying to fucking nurse him back to life. And, like, it was just at one point where you care about a dog so much, or an animal, period.
100%.
You care about him so much that you know that you're making it worse
gotta let
at
it
this
go.
point.
I had a
You got to
friend-
let it go. But but what I realized is that this is the second dog I've had that I've had to I've had to make the decision on for death.
Oof.
But what I've realized is because I used to always have pit bulls, and what I realized is you care so much because you put so much of your own, like people that have pit bulls that think it's cool but don't want to do shit with the pit bull. You're the fucking problem with the dogs attacking shit in America. You know what I mean? But like if you train them the right way, they're the most loyal, most loving.
There's a lot of dogs like that.
Most like family. Not only
Sure.
like dog, my girls can go, like, you know what I mean?
You know, there's a dog's
Absolutely.
illegal pit bulls that everybody acts like pit bulls are so bad, but there's dogs that are illegal in America. There's dogs that they use in I forget which country to fight off tigers. Like these dogs are massive.
Oh, Tibetan mastiffs and shit like that. Yeah.
Monster
Tibetan
dogs that we're not
mastiffs,
even supposed to have here legally, and people are like, "Oh, it's just a bad dog." No,
Oh,
you can have a good dog. You can
Bro,
have a dog
my
that protects
neighbor-
your like
my
kids and
neighbor
shit.
put-
You ever seen the videos of dogs like protecting people's
Oh, yeah.
kids? It's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you take the time out, that's why I'm such a dog person. If you
Roxy.
take the time out, this thing becomes like so much a part of the family. It's crazy. Not saying a cat's not, but I'm just saying there's only so much a cat can do.
100%.
Does that make sense? Sorry, Mike, but I'm that's just my
Your
opinion.
cat is a one-off.
Is if I had to choose between the two.
No, I mean I accept your.
But
is-
I've seen people lose a
Opinion.
cat before, and yes, they're not gonna be like he is. Like they're like, okay,
My house is shutting
Yeah.
down. I'm shutting
your cat's
down.
like a
Yeah, I'm
dog.
kind
Don't
of worried
fucking
about
call
when you use your
You
cat.
call
too.
me when I put my cat down. Don't even fucking call me for a month.
he does treat that cat like a dog person treats a dog. So I think he
I'm
don't
saying
really.
don't call me for a month.
I think
Nobody.
he's only picking cat, right? Because of his cat. But if he had a regular cat, like Donna's cat or something,
Oh, yeah.
Damn, regular cat?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
fuck every
most
other
cats
cat.
suck.
I'm
Every other
sorry,
cat's-
yeah. In my opinion, yeah.
I didn't. You know what? I did.
I knew it. I didn't know how to put it together.
Yeah,
I knew
my-
it.
I did
cat
know this. I know this girl.
specific.
I knew this girl, and she had this fucking cat. Like she would like play fetch with the cat, and I thought it was the wildest fucking shit. Like how you play fetch with a dog, and you have to rip it out of his mouth and then
Yeah.
throw it again, or tell it to drop it and drop. Like I seen this shit outside. They were outside doing this. I was like, it was the only time I've ever seen the wild shit like that. I'm like, okay, I get that kind of.
You know how a dog gets when another dog comes in, they get territorial. Like only dogs do that. Cats don't usually do that. Their
Oh,
cat.
they do. They spray the fuck out of
No,
shit.
no. This cat would attack.
Cats are nasty, bro. They
This cat-
spray. They fucking.
This cat was nothing I've ever seen
oh,
before. He
sorry,
did. He
Mike.
played
My
fetch.
cat's a G.
He played fetch, rolled over, and then my sister brought over a dog. My older sister, not his wife. She brought over a dog, and it prowled and attacked him. Went after his ass, like a
Your
dog
cat-
would.
Beat the shit out of that dog.
It really did. Remember, we
Not
lifted
joking.
the dog up, and the cat was
That's
attached. 100%. Like lifted the dog up, and it was like, Bo was right here. But what's his name though? I thought it was Thor. It's Bo. What is it?
So I always said I wanted to name way before me and April had a son or kid. I said I wanted to name him Thor. So then she's like, well,
Ooh, okay.
she took
I
this
like that
cat
name.
and she's like,
Yeah.
this was way before these fucking Marvel movies and all this. But it's still off that Thor. So she's like, she grabs this cat. We were playing cards one night and April's drunk, grabs this cat up and puts it in her pocket because there was a bunch of cats on this porch.
Box of cats, basically.
Yeah.
Box of cats for free. Somebody had.
So Drewski getting another fucking call on the pod.
That's not
again.
me.
Drewski, you're getting. Yes, it is. My shit's on silent.
Tell me it's Donna.
Bro, how the fuck
Tell me it's
are you
Donna.
getting a call on the pod
Answer
of all
it, answer
people?
it, answer it on here.
This could be embarrassing, but okay. Hello? Hello? Hello?
He doesn't know how to use the motherfucker.
I should have known better. 708.
Needs a jitterbug.
You don't know how to use the
I knew better. L.A. Grange, Illinois.
Oh,
Law
yeah, it's a
Grange.
bill
Oh,
collector.
I thought it was really your mom, man.
No,
that
you know
shit was
what?
finna be funny.
That would've
I
been
know,
great.
I
I was
got
gonna just start
mad at him
yelling
right
out,
now.
Bodega! Bodega!
She's so mad.
You know
at
what we
him
could do right now?
Too. It's
Shit.
great.
Let's find out who this person is because I still got her Facebook attached to this phone. I thought this was a new phone. It's
No,
not
that's
Wait,
a bill collector.
No. There's a person on here that still gets messages to this day. I'll tell you her name. It's Katie, I think, is her name. No
Bro,
bullshit.
what? Wait, what?
I swear to God, look, watch this.
Drewski ain't.
You have a
he's not
number
meant
that
to have a
people
phone.
still.
Yeah, still to this day, and I like let it go because I'm like, man, they're just trying to get a hold of her. It's not a big deal, but it
Well,
does.
when they
bug
don't
me.
answer like that, that's a bill collector.
No, they're from regular people. A lot of these, I'll find it.
Why do they got to be regular people? I can't
Man,
just be.
my text messages are mean as shit. I don't usually look at them, but you suck, idiot, fuck off. Look at this. Search right here. then goes to here. These people are. This is why you don't get a cell phone. People suck, dude. Fucking hate them.
I seen some.
I still only talked to him one time on a cell phone, and it was weird. It was very, very weird.
I've never done
Remember
it.
when you said that? Remember you said, I think
I
you
didn't like
said
it either
Derek,
time.
it might have been,
Yeah.
said, no, not my Drewski. My Drewski doesn't have a cell phone. I'm going to get a hold of him on Facebook Messenger like my Drewski does. Like, I'm starting to feel
was
that way because I
Derek.
keep hitting you up on Facebook Messenger.
I prefer it.
Even though I got your phone number.
My mom.
Dr. Derek.
You know what?
Justice
Okay.
Health.
Yeah.
Chiropractor.
Shout out to
Ooh, big
my
shout
guy,
out. Shout out again. Say it again.
Dr.
Dr.
Derek. Justice Health. Chiropractor.
Derek Kaiser. Shout out to his wife too, Ashley.
Oh, Ash is the best.
Shout out to Hannah too. We'll just shout out the whole fam.
No, Hannah.
Shout out to Casey.
So super random. Hannah at IWR fucking hit me in the head with a lid of a trash can and then pinned me for the win. Like it's some wrestling shit.
When was this?
Oh, this was at least a year ago. I got the video too, and I'll post that too.
Bro, why wasn't that? I got to go to the next IWR. I heard the last one was off the fucking chain.
Oh my God, Sandman.
I
was
heard
there.
it was crazy.
If I didn't have Riot there with me, I would have had him fucking pour beer in my mouth.
They do that?
Pause.
Sandman did.
Is that gonna be part of your only?
And then,
I bet you. I also know from the earlier conversation, my man's the other guy in the OnlyFans gonna have a full beard. He can give a fuck about their hairdo.
I got to start an OnlyFans to pay my taxes.
No, Drewski on one today, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. He's hurting right now. His whole fucking ribs cracked, but he don't
Fact.
give a fuck. He's just
And
letting
he
you
doesn't
have
care
it.
about his boy. He's starting OnlyFans to pay his fucking taxes.
I'm not gonna. You want me to buy it? I don't think we'd be friends.
No, I don't want you
All
to
right,
buy
well, you know
it.
what? This,
You get
this,
You
this
shouldn't
might
shame me about it because I got to do what I got to do.
this might help you. This might help you. All right, I remember you just was talking about you wanted to name your pet Thor, but this actually this debatable might help you for your situation. Would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible?
Ooh, that's a tough.
Not for me. Not for me. I don't think I'd like flying. Period. I think invisible 100%.
No, I got to do flying.
Why? Because you're wrong, bro. Regardless, but I don't
Why?
know why. Yeah.
Because I would love to see the world from that view.
Really? Look out a fucking plane window, bud.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
Why
when
does
you're
he say it so brash?
but when you're feeling that wind through
Because
your
anybody can
wings,
fly right now. Anybody can fly. You can fly, jump out a plane, hit a parachute.
I feel like if I was invisible, I'd just be doing some creepy shit that
that's
isn't
a
appropriate.
personality issue, bro.
Yeah. Well, what would you do invisible that'd be not creepy?
Like I told my family
Why would you
back
need
in
to
the
be
day,
invisible?
I'd be walking around flicking people in the air. I don't know. Just do fun fucking weird shit.
shit that doesn't
YouTube it.
do anything for society.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Flick
Yeah.
people in the ear.
Why would you do
Oh,
if you're invisible?
okay, TJ.
His-
I know
his-
what I'll do. I'll
we're
stand
talking
behind
about
Biden and wake him up.
I
What do you
said-
fucking want? Fuck you guys.
You're fucking whack.
Whack, you're whack. I want to fly. Like,
Oh my
Why would
god!
you want to be
it.
invisible?
Who gave the weed out before the show? He said, "Wake Biden up."
It's just like you guys say some crazy shit. Anybody can fly, dude. I don't know what you guys are
Please
saying.
wake
Right
that man up, but
You guys are
my
the worst.
God.
TJ, you didn't answer. What are you
invisible
invisible?
is creepy shit.
No, it don't have to be. You have to be a creep to do creepy shit.
No.
Oh
You're
my
out of your
God.
mind. Can you imagine all the shit? in
I would
videos?
do flying
Magic?
too, but for a different reason.
Magic, you idiots.
The only reason I wouldn't do invisible is because
Okay.
like nothing else is invisible.
All right, let me ask you this.
Well, hold on. Let me explain. Nothing else is invisible, so I can be invisible, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing else is invisible.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's the fucking point of being invisible?
Okay. What's the point of
If I
flying?
walk through a door, guess what? The door's gonna fucking open.
Wrong.
Like, there's no benefit to me
This
to
is
fucking to just be a
insane.
fucking ghost,
Other than doing some creepy shit.
other than fucking bothering people.
Hey,
because that's what it's gonna do.
You know how much money you can make being
Okay,
invisible?
how about this? If I was invisible,
are-
could I just walk into a bank and then just fucking
Yes.
grab a bunch of money and then walk out? The money's not invisible.
Okay, and they're gonna stop a ghost? What are you fucking crazy? Oh, pull a gun on me! You can't see me, bitch.
They can
still
fucking
shoot
lasso you.
And imagine how cool this joke is when you start doing this to people. They don't even know. I love everything about it. Everything about being invisible is fucking
Yeah, but only
sweet.
you get the humor in
What are you
it.
gonna do? How are you gonna make money off of flying, Pete? How are you gonna do it?
I don't want
I
to
can
make
go
money.
anywhere. How about this?
Are you gonna take one person? You gonna charge her for one flight?
No, I'm not gonna take anybody
$160
to do anything. You know what I
Okay.
do?
What?
If I want to do the same thing, we're just talking about robbing a bank, let's say. All right, which disclaimer, we don't want to do that. But I'm saying if I wanted to,
Speak for
you know what you do? You know what
Unless
you
I
do?
don't pay these
you fucking,
taxes.
you know what you do? You fucking you slip them a note and you say put all the fucking money in the bag and don't put that fucking little clip thing that explodes in there. And then you know what you do when you walk out the door? You fly.
You know what you do if you're
You know
invisible? You walk back there. You fucking take the shit. That's all you do. It's
But when
simple as that.
okay, what So if you can't fly, you're still
Now-
invisible carrying a money.
I will ask this.
They're not just going to stop money just walking up the street.
Is it like, okay, this is going to get technical, but am I creating a force field around me to make me invisible? Or
No,
is it
you're just invisible.
So I got to be
That's
naked?
it. It's
Do my
just
clothes?
it.
So I don't get my clothes?
No, you're
Oh.
invisible.
Fuck no, you don't
I want
get
to take
clothes.
back my previous. I don't want to walk around naked. That
Yeah, but if you're invisible, why does it matter?
All of a sudden, naked is his way of going, nope, never mind.
I just don't like it.
I don't mind being naked.
I'm just thinking of all the possibilities. If you can fly.
See, when you call people a creep, you're the creep.
It's my OnlyFans.
do you know how
starting
much?
up.
Okay, do you think about it like
I
this?
gotta kickstart this fucking OnlyFans real quick.
And
Keep shouting it
Mikey,
out.
I know that you would probably feel me on this more than you would Drewski, but just kind of go into this realm for a second. Then okay. Imagine how much shit you can get done if you didn't have to worry about regular travel. Think about how much shit you can get done. If I didn't have to fucking drive to places, think about how much fucking shit you can really get done.
But
I
who's
can
taking with you?
take 24 hours a day.
Okay. How you getting there with somebody else?
I don't need to. It's me.
Okay.
I'm
what
going
if, what if we're going to pod and you're flying there? You still got to wait for us to show up.
No, it ain't about that. It's about me getting
can't take
a
kids
bunch of
and
different things. Listen, I can come here to
I
the
got
pod.
you beat here. I'm gonna own
No,
this
you
shit.
don't.
I
No,
can't
you
wait.
don't have me beat because
going.
I can come here and pod. I can go home and be with my
got
kids
it.
without the 15-minute drive. I can go to work without the fucking 20-minute
Okay.
commute. I can fucking go this thing and
Yeah.
have this meeting with this person.
Save
that
15
meeting have
minutes.
that fucking. I can save 15 minutes here. 15. I can end up saving fucking 4 hours in a day.
You still gotta wait for everybody else
No, I don't.
to come
Not
here.
if he don't have to go to
No.
work at, like, say he's got to be to work at
Guys,
7.
So he flies here. It takes him 1
there.
minute, right? He's still waiting on your ass. You're always
No,
late.
I'm not. Wait, no, Drewski, you're not
100%.
hearing me.
He
Listen,
only leaves. He leaves.
Listen,
5 minutes before.
calm down for a second
Instead of
because I
20.
see
Getting
you're only doing. I can tell you looking at me. You're only thinking one way, right? If I have a pod here at 5 o'clock, right, but I have a meeting at 4:30, okay. You guys are going to be here at 5 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
And if my meeting's
No, he's
quick
not.
and it only takes and it takes a half an hour, let's say, right?
Right.
Okay. So I have a half an hour meeting. If I were to drive to you and I had to go be at that meeting, I won't be here till what time?
I want to stop you right there. The fact that you can fly and you're still taking fucking meetings. What are we doing here? If I'm invisible, I ain't taking no fucking meetings.
See where Drewski goes.
Fucking hey, what are you
See
guys
where
doing?
Drewski
You guys are
goes.
keeping your same regular life. You can fly.
You have to.
Fucking idiot.
How you gonna get business
How
on?
you gonna
Can
get-
I come re-visible? I had to ask that too. Am I allowed to be re-visible again?
I didn't say that.
See, I think you can. In my world, you
You
can.
still gotta get business done.
Because
Whether
you guys
you're
can stop
invisible or
flying.
fly.
Yeah, okay, but
Time out.
if you're
you guys
invi-
are allowed to stop flying. I can stop being invisible whenever the fuck I want.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, what are you getting
Endless.
done being invisible as far as bettering your situation?
Nothing.
If nobody knows I can be invisible, imagine the magic show. David Blaine can suck it. I'm destroying magic.
So you're gonna be the
I
best.
can transport.
I mean, now that's valid. That's
right,
valid.
let's keep
Being the
going.
best fucking
Best
what's it called,
everything.
magician?
Everything. Thief.
Being the best fucking magician. Okay, that's valid.
Thief.
You can make a career.
There's a million. Oh my god! And imagine for us. Like I'm being on on Joe Rogan's pod on accident 500 times. Shouting out.
You said-
They ain't gonna know I'm there, but then popped in. Hey, check out.
Yeah, but they edit you out, so it doesn't
Let 'em.
matter.
I'm there every week though. Eventually, they're gonna
Doesn't
keep
matter.
going.
Hold on.
They edit them out every week.
Is idiot as it sounds to me, I actually love the fact that that's
Beat
where
me.
Drewski's mind goes.
Plug
to,
in,
to
Lane You're
plug in
Playing.
the hey, Lane You're Playing podcast on fucking show.
100%.
Rogan. Like Drewski, I might you're winning me over a little bit. I'm
Lane
still
You're
rather
Playing
be
all day.
I'd still rather fly.
all night.
And you guys are on the roof trying to get in, you idiots. My invisible ass is in there already. I've been on Joe Rogan 152 times. Where you at? On the roof. Still got to fight security, bitch.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
didn't build that relationship.
Huh?
They don't even know you're there.
Eventually, I wear you down. I'm like a tick. Eventually, Joe Rogan's gonna ask me like, "How did you become invisible?" I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna let him know. I had a
So
podcast.
it's
I
just
wish
Joe
for
on
it.
one side of the table and an empty chair on the other side.
Yeah, but it's talking.
With Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
Bob Lazar. Yeah.
Okay. Let's switch it up real quick. Let's switch it up. I love that, but let's switch it up real quick because since we're on that subject, there was another debatable I was thinking about. All right, so it kind of goes to that. Would you rather be?
I got nothing in this fucking cup.
Will you pour
drink it.
something in there,
Sorry.
please?
You know what it is? Invisible.
Drewski came to pod today, bro. He
did.
had jokes. You came in here a little bit.
Sideways today.
I came in here singing
Apologies.
Spanish, and fucking Drewski came in here. What happened was he was fucking holding his ribs and shit. We didn't expect much out of Drewski Day. We're like, oh shit,
I took
Drewski's
some
just
meds.
here, and all of a sudden, boom. Okay,
Thanks
Drewski, how about
to getting
this?
the mushrooms.
How about this then?
I've been invisible
All
this
right,
whole pod.
we were talking about flying or being invisible, but regardless, no matter what your powers are, would you rather be the superhero or supervillain?
Villain. Oh, single or married?
You're still the same life, you idiot.
Doesn't matter.
You're the same life.
Single, I want to be the villain. Married, I want to be the hero.
I get what you're saying. You want to be the hero to your
Elaborate.
family. I got you.
Women love the villain.
They
Women
do.
love the bad boy shit.
Lois Lane never fell for Lex Luthor.
Wife and kid, I need to be the hero.
Okay.
You're wrong.
And
What woman likes
being
a
a
villain?
family man, I want to help other.
You see, today you're
families
just saying
and
all kinds of
people.
crazy shit. I've never seen the woman fall for the fucking villain ever once.
If I'm married,
Harley
I don't
Quinn.
want
For the villain?
I don't.
Harley Quinn's the only one you can name.
In real life?
Which, okay, I don't know real villains, but
No, but I'm
what?
saying in real
bad
life,
boy, you're
Harley
saying
the
the
Quinn.
bad
Would you
boys.
not want Harley Quinn?
I mean, she's great, but Lois Lane's pretty dope.
Not even a fucking close. To
Oh,
a
bro!
chance.
If Lois Lane came,
Lois Lane versus
if
Harley
she
Quinn, are you
came in
nuts?
front of you and then Harley Quinn walked in front of you, like, bro, you're not picking fucking
Lois
Lois
Lane walks
Lane.
in, I'd give her a fucking book and tell her keep it moving.
A$AP Rocky?
Harley Quinn.
Unless she kept the glasses on.
wait.
If
Harley-
Lois Lane kept the glasses on and didn't
Look
try
like
to
a
get
librarian?
cute, yeah, if
Oh,
she
hell
look,
yeah.
if she
I'm
if she
telling
did
you.
it in a certain, okay, now
Bro,
you got me.
Taste
I'm
piss.
telling you, Harley Quinn comes up to me, be like, look at this beard, girl. Bring that. Give Lois Lane a book and tell her keep it moving.
But
You're
what-
out of your mind.
Harley Quinn's
You ain't
down.
never telling Lois
Lane
Lane-
wants to read a book.
Yeah, afterwards.
It depends on if I'm
you
a
know
family
what
man
though?
or if
Now
I'm
we're
a
getting to
single
a
man.
whole different debatable, man. And I don't even. Are we okay to get into this? Because we have women. Like, I don't know if we should get into this.
If I'm
Let-
single,
wait, now what
but
did you
I love
pick?
my
You
wife
never
more
said
than
what you
anything in the
picked.
world.
Villain or hero. You never said.
If I can only choose one, and there's only one. Okay, you know what? Let's get a little bit more specific, and we'll go to what you said. Right now, villain or hero, I would probably say villain.
In this point in our lives,
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I love this answer because guess
I'll
what?
tell you why. Because
Yeah,
villain,
I was,
No, wait, this
because
is
hear me
better.
out. When you guys think of villain, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but maybe you're just thinking of superhero, like cartoon, animation,
yeah.
all that shit. I'm thinking of like real people, right? Like fucking
Bill Gates.
Capone was the biggest family man ever. I'm not saying I want to die of syphilis. I'm saying he was the biggest, like he was a family man's family man. Sometimes you have to be the bad guy to get shit rolling. In every situation,
I'm agree
okay, I
with you
shouldn't say
100%.
every. That's
no,
that's
I'm
harsh.
with you. I agree with you 100%.
But in a lot of situations, man, we're all villains.
Also, your
Right?
family, you're always the hero to your family, but you can be a villain to everybody else. Who gives a fuck, right?
That's my point. Like
All right,
you're
you guys
never
got me.
you're never gonna like you're always gonna piss off somebody and be the villain to that
And imagine.
because all the good people are just fucking sitting down there waiting for some hope.
Yeah.
They're waiting for something.
And what
They're
does the hero
waiting
ever
for
get?
Superman to show up,
Right.
right?
And
the
what does
villain is
Superman
taking
get?
it.
What does Superman get? Let's in that scenario. Superman, what's he get? He works for free. He makes no money. He has to be a reporter on the side after saving the world all day.
See, nobody ever talks about nobody feed. So
They
so
like
his
the
mom
people
on the
are like,
farm,
let's
they
donate
feed him.
to
They feed
Superman.
him. Ain't nobody ever fucking ain't none of them movies
take
with
this cup
Superman
from me.
because you keep drinking invisible fucking vodka. Please fill him up.
Yeah, I
Thank
got
you.
him.
Thank you. Thank you,
God
Drewski.
damn.
But hey, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Why didn't he ever wear? You know what Superman should have did? Is got some sponsors. You know what I mean? Put him on that suit.
Put him on the cape.
Put him on the
Bro,
suit.
some cape.
Yeah, dude.
Some
Now I'm
sponsorship
switching.
flying on the cape.
I'm switching back.
I
Oh
do
man,
love
we're
the
so cool. We
villain
just got
look,
real
though.
corporate.
I do love the villain. You guys are right.
But the
You can wear
villain,
whatever you want. You don't gotta be hopeful.
if you think
No,
about
I
this,
agree.
the
You
villain
guys switched me.
in a lot of cool.
But to my family, I want to be the hero.
You're still the
That's-
hero.
you're still the hero
That's
to
the
your
only-
family.
okay.
You're making all the money.
That was my point.
They don't
Yeah,
know
I
you're
only
I
bad.
want
get
to be
that.
the hero to my family. Anybody else, I don't give a shit about.
I get that. But on the villain side of it, all right. If you're, how could I put this? Okay, so if you're the villain, right, and you're getting shit done.
Oh, constantly.
When you're the superhero, you're cleaning up the shit.
Yeah, the job sucks.
Nobody talks about that.
Is that your
That's
phone?
me, bro.
Oh, I thought we all
What
go on
is this
fucking
podcast
silent, dude.
about?
You know what's
God
telling me?
damn.
started it.
You know what's telling me to fucking edit the fucking podcast, and that's what's literally telling me right now.
TJ.
Because usually we're done right now.
Am I crazy? Didn't he start the fucking pod off having to take this message, dude? So you started a fucking thing.
Wait.
Did he not?
He had to take this message. What?
My fucking taxes are more important than
Okay.
anything else right
Okay.
now.
So I just want to say
right.
though, if you guys could pick a super villain, which one would you want to be?
The Joker.
Well, yeah,
Oh, you know what
Harley Quinn.
You know what I would
but you
be?
also get all the shit that comes with being the Joker.
And his teeth in the one fucking movie he did.
Heath Ledger?
No, he's talking about the
Jared
one
Leto.
with
Whenever he had all them silver
the good
teeth.
one on
Suicide
where the
Squad.
Suicide Squad, the original all the rest of this shit was shit. By the way,
I'm working on a
the
silver
second
tooth right now.
Suicide
Bone
Squad
too.
and Harley Quinn was shit. By the way, me and my girl
Margot
tried watching
Robbie?
it. Yes,
She's always great.
The
She
Birds of
sucks?
a Prey. Oh, bro, that sucked. Birds of a Prey
You hate
sucked.
Margot Robbie.
No, she was
No,
good,
that's not
but
what
the
he's saying.
movie sucked.
He's saying that second. I liked it just
I'm
because of the
saying
shark,
the
but
second.
Yeah.
Listen,
The
the
first
Birds
one.
of Prey and the second Suicide Squad sucked.
I don't know what either one of those are.
You have
I
The
know.
first Suicide Squad
They missed
was
it.
awesome.
They should
I
have brought
want
the
Jared
Joker
Leto's
back.
teeth.
Yeah.
And the problem is these motherfuckers had my boy the English dude, Stringer Bell from The Wire, but he's English.
Shit, I don't know.
Takers.
Idris Elba?
Idris Elba was on the fucking second Suicide Squad, and
He's
it was,
the best.
and
I don't
then
know why
John
you hate on
Cena
him.
ruined everything.
John Cena?
I didn't hate John
Ruined
Cena.
everything.
I didn't actually hate John
The
Cena.
motherfucker had tights on, fucking look just. Okay,
He looked like a
sorry.
wresler.
I was about to go
To
on
me,
a rant
he didn't ruin it.
How'd you even see him in the movie?
That's
because I watched the motherfucker.
Nah, you didn't see
You
him.
can't see him.
Oh my god,
WWE, man.
I just
Hey,
got.
what-
I just got fucking got.
Which supervillain would you want to be though? All of them. You could be any of them. You could be-
Poetically, and I'll tell you this, poetically, man, I would want to be Killmonger in Wakanda.
Okay, I know who it is. Yeah,
Not
Black
Wakanda
Panther.
Forever, Black Panther, the first one.
The coolest bad guy.
Because
in
here's what I
Marvel.
was about to say
never
too
seen
is
that.
like so you got Black Panther, right, who's protecting Wakanda. He's like the good guy, right?
Yeah.
But people forget that Killmonger was only the bad guy to Wakanda. What he was trying to do was take the powers that Wakanda has to help his people all around the world. So who's the bad guy in that?
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
He had to kill a lot of people.
That's what
to do
I'm
it.
saying about supervillain shit. Like, they don't do like some supervillains because of like traditional cartoons and all this different shit are just bad because they're bad, right?
But he killed a lot of people. Remember all his scars? I mean, he had a lot.
He
of
did it in battle. He
No,
did
not
it
all
for
of
an army.
He tried to kill Black Panther, who was also a kind of hero.
Yeah, but that wasn't how he got all his
Bad guy.
scars.
He's a bad guy.
That's the.
He's the
but
cool
he
bad
only
guy.
he only tried to kill him because what he do? He challenged him to a fight because that was the traditional way that you become the Black Panther. He wanted his right because he was part of that family, that royal family. So that's how he killed,
He killed a lot of people.
or we thought he killed Black Panther, right? But then Black Panther wasn't dead. And when Black Panther came back, they battled, but they battled for the same thing.
New
the
question.
same thing. It was all it was one mindset was save Wakanda. The other mindset was I want to save my people throughout the world.
Was Thanos right then? With the snap, was he right?
Man, Thanos, fuck
Was he right?
Thanos, cuz.
He was saving the entire universe. All
That's
of
what he
them.
thought. But then what happened?
Well, he lost, but I'm saying
No, but what happened? What happened when they came and killed him?
Thor threw an axe to
He
his
went
chest.
out like a hoe.
or chopped his head off.
I said it. Thanos went out like a hoe, didn't he?
I mean, he was.
He gave up.
He just used the fucking stones and.
If you gonna be that
He was
motherfucking,
weak.
if you gonna be that fucking villainish,
I tell
I
you
don't even know
what.
if that's a word.
I
That
mean,
sounded good
no,
though,
it's a
didn't
word,
it?
yeah.
That is a
Sounded
word.
good. If you're gonna be that villainish, and then you're just gonna go out because you're sitting there like a sad sap on the countryside with fucking ragged
was
clothes
tired.
on,
But I hated him too.
get the fuck out of
That,
here,
that,
bro.
that movie started off on a bad note.
At least go out because the whole fucking Avenger Squad did you dirty.
because my whole life
Don't
I
go
wanted to
out
be the
because
Hulk.
you gave up.
That was my hero.
Fucking
I wanted to be the
spoiler
Hulk.
alert! I didn't even see the movie, so you guys just
Motherfucker's
ruined it.
85 years old.
Yeah,
How did
dude.
you like spoiler?
2.7 billion people seen that movie.
I ain't
like
even
it came
fucking-
out
I ain't-
last week.
I ain't seen it yet.
Mikey's like, it's a spoiler.
2.7 billion, and you're like, I ain't seen it.
I
We seen
haven't
the other
seen it
one.
yet.
We did see the other one. We seen it in theaters, 100%.
Yeah, the other one, not that one.
Where they beat the Hulk in the first 15 seconds. Stupidest fucking thing.
We got any more debatables?
We do. We have one more. You know what? We'll go out on this one.
I thought
We'll
you
go out
had
on this
one, too.
We got.
Oh, yeah.
Drewski's got one.
It's not really debatable.
Two more quick ones. Let's do
Oh,
it.
actually, it is debatable. Shit, you're right. If you can watch a brand new movie in theaters or at home.
at home.
Oh, wow.
At home. At home,
No, wait, 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 wait.
189%. You guys, I usually tell you guys
That's
answer
tough.
first. You ask a question, I'm answering first. At fucking home.
Now, TJ, you haven't seen a movie?
Hey, Mikey, look at me. Home.
I felt you say it.
Do you
I felt
feel
it.
that?
I know,
Okay.
I felt
You haven't
it.
seen a movie where you're like, this would be sweet in theaters ever? Suicide Squad, for instance?
No,
You're crazy. But
I have
think-
I have OLED TV that has fucking when every regular fucking TV has 50,000 colors per color.
Okay.
Mine has 1 million. Bro, give me my OLED TV. I don't need the surround sound, none of that shit. I don't need even the 3D shit. Don't need it. You know what? You know what I hate about 3D?
I hate
I have
all
a fucking
3D.
headache
No.
within the first fucking 10
Avatar's
minutes.
sweet. I don't give a shit what you guys say. Avatar's sweet.
Okay, so 3 movies in the history has been sweet. 3 movies ever in the history has been
I
sweet.
can only
in 3D.
count 2, actually.
And I gave him 1 just because I don't know. But okay, yes, that was
I don't
actually
need
pretty
3D.
cool. But I don't need 3D. I don't need
don't need
surround
it.
sound. I just need to be able to hear it and it
But-
be crystal clear.
But let me stop you.
The
Doesn't that
vibe.
isn't that a
I
movie
get
that
you.
instantly you would rather see in theaters? There's no way anybody is like, yeah, I'd rather watch Avatar at home. Because Avatar sucks at home. I'm going to say it. Avatar sucks at home. But you go to the theaters, all of a sudden, your experience, this fucking floating hills and shit.
It is different, man. At
We
the
haven't seen
theater, yeah. No, we went with Bobby.
And
I
Bobby
think it
was in
just me,
love
you,
with
Bob.
Bobby was in love with the lady.
I don't know her name.
What's her name?
That's what I do at movie theaters.
No, you're
Fall
crazy.
asleep?
Bro, I can't stay awake.
I've seen him fall
I don't
asleep.
like it.
Every movie he's ever watched. Movie theaters, 3D glasses, wide awake. That's a fact.
Oh, well,
Theater-
because you can't fucking fall asleep with 3D glasses on.
No
Drewski.
shit,
Theater
TJ.
is a different vibe, though.
It is. Popcorn
I'll
better.
go back to one of our previous pods, going to a black movie theater and watching something is so fucking fun. Like it
Because everybody's
so would
part
I
of it,
ever
yeah,
care to
yeah.
watch Freddy vs. Jason at my house? I don't
we see
give a
that?
shit.
We seen that in theater too. With
I seen it at a black
bunch
movie
of people,
theater,
yeah.
and that was my favorite
Yeah.
experience at a movie
is
ever.
Okay,
Way
that's
better.
It was
different.
so
You can't
fun.
fall asleep at a black movie theater, bro.
Right, but I'm saying
There's
like,
too much going on.
do I ever want to watch Freddy vs. Jason at my house? No, never. I don't
Trash.
give a shit about it.
trash.
That experience was so fun, dude.
right.
Like that was seriously like
That
one of my
experience,
like, but I can only
in
get that. I
general,
can't
though,
have all those
actually-
people in my
but
house.
what I'm saying though is that's a movie.
No, every comedy.
With every movie,
But it's the
hold on.
experience.
But what I'm saying is, every movie you were to see, would you rather it be in a movie
It's
theater
tricky.
or your house?
Oh, every movie, yeah. My house, my
he
wife
said
and
it
son.
generally.
No, I did.
Movie.
But if you're gonna go watch a comedy,
Which one?
Watch a comedy at your house by yourself. Not as funny. Watch a comedy with a big, large group of people that are all laughing at the same shit you're laughing at. Way better.
Oh, Drewski, you've never been to my house on a fucking Saturday night when I'm just fucking watching. I'm talking about shit that I've seen 10 times,
You're still
and I'm
cracking up?
belly laughing like
Ah, see.
like I'm at fucking. Shout out to my cousin Rhonda Taylor, Three Angels, all that shit. I just seen Skeet Carter and them, Coco from the radio station in Detroit. 1059. 1059. You see that shameless plug? That just popped in my mind. Anyway, bro, I loved it live. Don't get me wrong. I love it live, but you gave me a choice.
Right.
On movies,
I will say this. If you're
That's
one of those
different.
people, that is different. If you're one of those people who can watch a movie and laugh the same way,
It's
but
tough.
guess what?
I can't.
But guess what?
I'm
if
not
I
that-
had
I
to
can't.
if I had to choose to be at home watching any comedy, and I love going to comedy shows. I love it. I love it. But bro,
I'm trying to
anything,
think.
comedies, movie, whatever it is, when you're at home, right?
You're right,
And
man.
you can pause whenever you
Wait,
want.
wait, I got-
you
I'm
can
bringing it back.
pause.
I'm gonna bring
Think
it
about
back.
this, Mikey. You can pause.
That's the
Just
whole.
that alone.
take
fact-
a piss just like I have to right now. But
Yeah, you
at
do that.
home,
I'm gonna stop
it
you.
is
I got
my
this.
favorite. Like watching Riot and April like belly laugh at my house. There's nothing better than that.
In your
Like,
pajamas,
Hey, I'm gonna
that
cut you off.
belly
in your
laugh
pajamas,
They can watch it with
your
you
hat
at the
off.
theater.
You ain't even gotta have a hat on.
Right, can watch it at the theater.
with my cat there.
With your cat.
Like there's nothing better than
Jackass?
that.
Cat's like Ray.
Did you guys ever watch the Jackass movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched one of
watch
them
them
in
at home?
theater. I
Shit.
watched one in
At
theater and I
theater?
hated it.
You're out of your fucking. Now I know you're lying. Did you watch the most recent one in theater? Because I did. Now
I watched the 3D one in the movie theater and I
Oh.
fucking hated it.
3D one. I don't think.
Jackass 3D.
4
I
is
watched
great.
in the. I mean, this is 10 years ago or so. I watched it in the theater and I hated it. I hate Jackass movies. Period. Though. Tats and hats, debatables. Guys, listen, I've really enjoyed fucking kicking it with you. But I am sad to say that this is. I'm not sad to say. I'm happy to say.
I'm pumped
actually,
about it.
But this is how. All right, so let me just set this up for the people. I know you guys are looking at me. You guys are gonna piss real bad, but check this out. This is actually our last time being in our first studio that we started together. We knew that it was a temporary studio while the other one was being built. Next time you see us, we will be in our new studio, and I can't wait for you guys to see it and experience the new experience. With that being said,
Way better in theaters, though, if you experience it.
but you can't get it. You got to get it on YouTube. But fellas, man, I love you guys, and this has been a great ride in our new
Love you,
studio
boys.
for our first month. Just getting it together. But hey, let's just cheers to the passengers. See you guys next week in our
Kick
new
ass.
spot.
Let's go.